I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DMWATS.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I am Davey.
I'm Misty.
And welcome to another episode of DMWATS podcast. Okay, so a bit of news to share with you guys. So it's Veterans Day. So you guys can see up there, we're honoring all veterans who serve. So happy Veterans Day to my veterans out there, myself included. Happy Veterans Day to me.
Happy Veterans Day,
Thank you, baby. Happy Veterans Day. So we got some news, a couple of strands of news. The first bit of news.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sure. First bit of news that we get is, well, our local newspaper did a story on us for Veterans Day.
They did.
They ran a story on us on Veterans Day. Check it out, baby. If you're watching us on YouTube, then you can see the story right there.
Who are those people?
Yep, it's almost as if you've seen those people before.
Hey.
Yep, our local
they got
newspaper.
a chalkboard wall just like we do.
Yeah. It says Veterans PTSD Therapy Evolves into Worldwide Podcast. Isn't that awesome?
It's so cool.
It's
a great
awesome.
article.
It's a great article. We really like it.
Thank you, Miss Connie Cool.
Yes.
Mrs. Connie Cool.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very cool.
Yep.
We enjoyed hanging out with you.
Thank you very, very, very much. So what can we say? So what else? So if you guys probably seen it, and we're going to be putting it on there more and more often. NFTs, we're in the NFTs. So guys, make sure you go to OpenSea.io/DMWATS and check out our NFTs that we got over there.
Collections.
We have collections, NFTs. You guys go ahead and buy a few.
This man runs an NFT sweat factory.
Yeah, whatever.
I've just been drawing. And is this good enough, sir?
Whatever. But that's one thing I do want to say. Those NFTs are drawn specifically by my wife. Yep. And they are turned into digital copies. So guys, go ahead and take a look, grab a few, whatever. We appreciate the support ahead of time.
I'm actually drawing them on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then it's actually coming out very well.
Thank you.
So DMWATSpodcast.com. That's where y'all know where to find us.
I drew a very cool cookie today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got the new NFT is what it's called, the crypto cookie.
Crypto cookie.
So go over there, check out the NFT for crypto cookie, and it's right next to beeswax.
Yep.
And gas fees.
Yep.
And she has some art called scanner art on there. So you guys go ahead, check out. And we got just a few random ones on there also.
Yeah.
You guys check it out. We're really, really excited about the crypto cookie. Yeah. Like really, really excited about the crypto cookie.
It's cool.
Yeah, go check it out. But anyway, so yes, all the streaming services, you guys can find us on there.
Except we're having an issue with Spotify.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously, if you can't find us on Spotify and you're listening by other means, please let us know. DMWATSpodcast@gmail.com. We keep trying to get the issue solved. Some people come to us and they're like, hey, how come you haven't been on since July?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We've been on for, yeah. There's plenty of episodes past the July episode.
Yeah, this is like the 104th episode.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
There it is. But yeah, seriously, guys,
Let us know.
Go let us know. Check us out. And then as usual, Doge, AMC, and Sheba. Hey, yeah. So CPI data came out. Not finna go into that. If you don't know, take a look. We'll say.
So sexy.
Well, thank you. You know, I should have tilted my look. CPI data came out today, and here's what happened. So
I need to get you a bow tie.
Yeah, I guess so. CPI data came out, and what that is shown, there's a bit more inflation than what people would like. Whenever there's more inflation, the markets start to drop off, and that what has happened. People start to sell off.
Blood on the streets.
And what that means for you, like, hey, everything's on sale all of a sudden. Sheba, even in crypto, things start to drop down a bit. However, that doesn't mean it's over with. You know what I mean? All that means is that, hey, a lot of stuff has dropped down because of scare, because of fear.
Sure.
But it's going to come right back up like it always do. So let's not forget about that. And so Sheba, Saitama, we're in all those too. You guys make sure you go ahead and take a look. Now, the wife has already pulled. And what did you pull, my love?
The fishbowl topic of today for Veterans Day is friends. How many of us have them?
Friends.
We're totally, not trademark. Nope, that was just for your listening pleasure.
Yeah, it was. So in honor of Veterans Day, I'd like to talk about veteran friends.
Oh, cool.
I like to talk about veteran friends. Veteran friends are they're a bit different than the average friends.
They definitely are.
My veteran friends are a
little bit crazier.
They're a bit crazier, and the things that we
way more truthful.
They're way truthful. And the things that we talk and laugh about, people would look at us and be like, you're sick. Like, no, that was pretty funny though, right? Like, no, you're pretty
You've
sick.
done it to me, and you're like, babe, and ha ha ha.
Yeah, and like,
and
isn't that funny?
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? And I'm over there in the corner sucking my thumb and tears rocking back
They're
and
like,
forth.
hey, that's not funny. I'm
Baby,
like, yeah.
we need to go to therapy. That's not normal.
Like, I don't know. So veteran friends, right? We have a friend of ours here. Even though we haven't seen each other in a while, we only stay maybe 15 minutes away from each other. But she's a great, great friend.
She's awesome.
She's awesome. And, you know, when I told my wife a story one time about her, I was in her shop, you know, just toking it up, and it was perfecting productivity. And we are friends. We were neighbors across the street. She said, hey, look, we cool and all. Hey, you need to go. It's like, what? You got to leave. My shop is, you got to go. Like, you disrupting productivity. Didn't disrupt our friendship. Didn't like, hey, you got to roll. Like,
that
don't.
Was her. She was the boss. She was, was in her territory.
She was like, don't come back today.
He was not employed by her in that shop.
And you know what happened later on that day? We had a beer. So, so it's not what it was. Because see, the thing is that's the thing about friends. Friends are people that can tell you the truth.
Yep.
That will tell you the truth. As your friend, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you offended by what I'm saying, if it's truthful, then are we friends?
Well, I mean, bigger than that, you can be offended for the moment and then call me up a few hours later and say, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Or the next day.
Yeah.
It's the holding on, the grudge.
There it is. Nah.
Because then that tells me that you're not self-evaluating.
Right.
And just come back to me and be like, hey, so I heard what you said, but I didn't really agree with it.
Yeah.
And this is why.
Yeah.
Talk it out, because friends aren't supposed to blow smoke up your butt.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not.
They're not supposed to. And I think, you know, I'm sorry, like with my friend, my veteran friends, it's literally every time she hears me get on the phone with one of the guys that I served with, it's literally a back and forth barrage of us calling each other names and, you know, how dumb we are, how stupid we are. But honestly, it's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love. Like, we are literally the stuff that we say to each other would be like, dude, you are tearing each other down. No, we're not.
No,
we miss each other. That's what we're doing. And
it's cool because you have like, it's like, well, I guess for, you know, people that weren't in the military.
Yeah.
Like old college buddies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how
that's really what it
very
is.
Like talking about football days. Like it's that kind of thing. And it's really funny. Especially
to those guys. And like it's a couple of things when I did firefighting days, it's like, look, these are guys I spent half the year with.
Yeah.
For 24-hour shifts.
That's closer than close.
That's closer than close. We could literally be yelling at each other. I could literally be in a fight with one of my guys. And when that bell goes off for alarm for a fire, the fight's over. Immediately over. I still trust him with my life. He trusts me with his.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Like, because, you know, a lot of people can't understand that bond. I mean, hell, you dodge mortars together, kind of brings you a little bit closer than hey, hey, we went to the same school.
Bondship for life.
Bondship for life. But, you know, there's when it comes to those type of friends, veterans, this is why when veterans lose a friend, it hits them in a different spot.
Sure.
It hits a different spot to lose another veteran. It hurts my heart when we lose a veteran that I didn't even know. Yeah. It hurts my heart. So, I mean, it's
because you know what they've been through.
You know what they've been through. It's a fraternity that is unmatched.
It is. And what's also really cool about it is like, because I'm one of those people that I don't disappear. I just stop talking.
Yeah.
Again, Libra trait. I go into myself and don't reach out to people because I'm not a phone talker. I don't like talking on the phone. I don't mind texting, and sometimes I do. And it's not because I don't love the person or want to know about what's going on with them. I just, you know, and a lot of people don't like that, but military people get that.
Yeah.
They totally get that, and they don't get offended by it.
Yeah. No.
And because y'all know that maybe they're going through something, or maybe life has just gotten that busy. It doesn't mean they love me any less.
Of course.
And it doesn't remove those experiences. it's just something else is going on. And I really respect and love that about the military.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, obviously that's just in honor of Veterans Day. We wanted to talk about that, at least from a veteran and military perspective, because I think,
I'm sorry.
oh no, baby, that's fine. It's been a long day. You guys understand, it's been a long day. She's been drawing a lot, and that stuff is mentally.
Because you keep threatening me.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Now you're gonna have police at the door.
I'm
like,
kidding.
we hear you in trouble, ma'am.
I'm kidding.
Like, no, she's fine. Get on the ground. Okay, I see what's happening now.
He is not threatening me.
No, but hey, one of the things that we will say about friendship, not just from a veteran's perspective, let's talk about it from a different level of friendship, marriage.
Oh yeah, that's
like let's talk about it from a different
type of friendship.
Yeah, friendship. So a marriage friendship, right? Like obviously in the marriage, you're lovers, you're friends, but you hear a lot of people say, "Hey, I married my best friend." Mm-hmm. I look, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think that was malarkey.
Me too.
I said that
totally
malarkey,
did.
like, hey, like horse shit. Yeah, I married my best friend.
So full of crap.
Yeah.
They make you say
that. You know what I mean? But then we get married, and when I say this woman is my best friend, she's no longer. Not just my wife. She's also my caregiver. You know what I mean? And she's also my best friend. She's my lover. She's my therapist. She's all those things. Right. And so that's, pause for kisses. So okay. All right.
And you're mine too, though.
Yeah.
I'm not just the caregiver in this relationship.
No.
I mean, I am, and I'm recognized as such.
Yeah.
But I have an illness as well, and so there are days he has to be my caregiver. Today was one of those days. That's why you're seeing me or hearing me yawn.
Yeah.
The chronic fatigue is true today, and so is the pain level. So this will explain the glasses and the hair, because I'm like, I'm done.
It is real.
But it is a different level of friendship, and one I didn't think that was possible to have in a marriage.
Yeah. And so
which is cool because we're honest though.
Yeah. It's just like, a lot of people don't understand that I am with this woman 24/7. We're together 24/7.
And we have fun.
And it's by choice.
It is.
It's not by.
We enjoy each other.
Yeah, we actually enjoy each other's company. It's I'd imagine this is what it's like to grow up with somebody. You know what I mean? To where it's just like, hey, no, it's like, look, I think I go to one of my appointments without her. And it's crazy because while I'm there, I'm texting her the whole time.
He is. It's so cute.
Yeah, I mean,
you're always like, "What you doing, finest?"
Yeah.
You being fine over there?
Yeah. So I mean,
it makes me blush.
Yep. But hey, it's the keeping up with the love and all that other stuff. But
and when he comes home, he's gone an hour.
Yeah.
When he comes home, where am I? Standing right in front of the door. I can't wait to see him. I can't.
Yeah. And so
we have fun together.
But that's what you got to do. You got to have that fun. You have to be able to be like, hey, no, you truly are my best friend. Yeah. And so I also have to say this, but that's friendship from a marriage standpoint, right?
Sure.
Now, what about friendship from a sibling standpoint?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's so weird because genetically you're closer to your sibling than you are your parents. So you have this link already, this complete match.
Yeah.
And it's really trippy because we were watching a great movie, by the way, The Harder They Fall.
Oh my goodness.
Netflix.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Man.
Watch this movie this weekend.
The Harder They Fall.
Amazing.
Woo!
Anyways.
Boy, all right, yeah, we'll leave that there.
Especially if you like Westerns. It's so good.
Plus, Idris Elba is a gangster all on it. So, but yeah, there's that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
So we were watching this, and we didn't tell anybody. We saw it over the weekend on Netflix, and we were having lunch. And you're like, "Well, let's see what this is." Hour and a half later, we're like, so credits start rolling. He gets on what is called the bat phone, which is Messenger. Everybody's all the siblings.
The no bullshit is how this happened.
And he typed in, "You guys have to watch The Harder They Fall, like right now. You guys have to watch it this weekend." And his brother Tavares said, "Dude, the credits are rolling on it right now." And the credits were rolling on ours. Tavares lives in Washington State. We live in Kansas. There had been no contact. that is a sibling connection and
Yeah.
that friendship.
Yeah, we were watching the exact same movie at the exact same time,
doing the exact same thing,
Yep.
eating lunch.
Yep. So it's
But it's cool because
Yeah.
you have that you
yeah,
just have that connection
yeah.
with someone.
Yeah.
And it's harder when you fall out of friendship with them or
Yeah.
when the friendship has to evolve.
Yeah.
But it's like that with any friendship.
right, but you know, friendships can evolve, right? You know, but you got to look at the evolution of friendships. Like if friendships evolve to where like, okay, there's nothing wrong when like you say it's falling out of place and falling out of touch,
Sure.
right? I think falling out of touch is just like, hey, we haven't talked in a while,
Okay.
right? Falling out of place is like, you know, oh, you like you offended by something I did, or you got mad, and we ain't friends no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over some nonsense.
That whole I'm defriending.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, because that's how you find out.
All of a sudden you're blocked on Facebook.
That's how you find out. You know, that whole adult thing where it's just like, hey man, no, we ain't cool no more. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
anymore.
well, people don't speak up anymore either.
Mm-mm.
And that's everybody hides behind the screen.
Yeah.
But there's also then I also want to touch on, and I mean, I didn't really touch on the siblings friendship because it's real and it's hard. It's I think one of the harder friendships because there's always a state of evolution,
Mhm.
and no matter what, you're going to see them on the holidays.
Mhm.
I mean, let's be real, you know, where when it's just an outside friend, you don't have to see them, you know what I mean? But in the family, friendships are harder to maintain
Yeah.
because you got to be around that person.
Yeah. Agreed.
So
Yeah, I can agree with that, but I also I'm not gonna say there's no argument or no fight that you can't come back from, but at the same time, it's like it had to be pretty severe. You know what I mean? From a friendship to ruin, like, you know, friendships and stuff like that. But because like let's take this a little bit, you know, back now to with the things that I tell all of our children. I tell them what when it comes to their friends, I'm like, your friends are not your friends.
oh man.
Yeah, we tell the kids all the time, your friends are not your friends. And I'm telling y'all youngsters, listen, your friends are not your friends.
We can spot them a mile away.
Yeah, a mile away.
A mile away. And
Yep.
then we can spot the ones that are like, yeah, I can see them still around when they're
Mhm.
30. I
Mhm.
can see that,
Mhm.
you know, popping in or
Okay.
everything cool, you know, a random text or
Yep.
whatever. I can see that.
Yep.
But then there's a lot of them that it's like,
You think they're your friend?
I'm
Ask
not
them-
even talking to you in your
Mhm.
presence now.
Yeah. You think they're your friend? Stop doing what you're doing for them. And if they still continue to talk to you,
Then you got
then they're your friends. But if you have a car and you're driving your friends around all the time, and then all of a sudden you don't have a car and they stop talking to you, then are those your friends?
Maybe not.
I mean, I'm just saying, are those really your friends? I mean, let's be honest. If you throw parties at your house where you pay for everything, right, and everybody streams comes on over, then all of a sudden you can't afford to do it. Then you never hear from these people again. You know what I'm saying? When you throwing parties and you giving out free food that you paid for
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and everybody's swinging on by, but all of a sudden you can't afford to do it no more, and you ain't heard from them in God knows how long. Then what? Then what? I mean, I'm sure that's I'm sure there's nothing there. They're your friends. I'm pretty sure. But
If you want to know if someone's your friend,
yeah,
ask them for something when you need it.
when you need it.
Not when you want it.
Not when you want it, but when you need it.
Or hey, and don't do it all the time. Don't be that person. But like if you're in a really tight situation and all they have to do is show up, like for real, show up or call. That's all they have to do, and they don't.
Especially if they know you're going through it. If they know you're going through things.
But I don't think that people can't have good friends if they don't value themselves.
That's true. Yeah, that's true too. You got to be able to value yourself when it comes
if you want to know who you are, look at your friends.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. You want to know who you are, look at your friends. Now, one of the other things I have to say though, when it comes to friendship, you know, as I said earlier, when it comes to like being truthful and stuff like that, I think establishing friendships can be hard because
it's
establishing
hard.
I think it's because lots of times, you know, you have those, you're a truthful person. You just matter of fact type. You know what I'm saying? And people can't deal with that. People can't deal with being matter of fact Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, how does this taste? Terrible. You should probably no.
But keep trying.
Keep trying though. Keep trying.
No, but
versus you know, maybe you should have just added this.
No, it's great. That's fine. That's not how I cook it. Yeah, but that's fine.
Like, what do you think? I don't like it. I don't like it. Nah, it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
So,
you know what I mean? So
let's be those friends that don't cook for each other.
Let's be those friends that we do pizza night with.
Exactly.
Be those friends we do pizza night with. So, I mean, but yeah, so that, I mean, that's kind of my take on it. I mean, what else you got as far as that? I think that's about it when it comes to
yeah, I mean, I love people, and I was thinking about one of my dearest friends.
Okay.
And Jen, if you're listening to me out there in Texas, I've known her forever, and we really are close. But I'm in one of those stages in my life where I just don't want to talk to people. I want to draw NFTs. Yeah. I want to work on the podcast. I'm just trying to, we've had a lot happen in 2 years, and I just don't feel like explaining it.
Yeah.
I don't. But I adore her, and we became friends, not because we liked each other. We became friends because we couldn't stand each other. We were the wives of best friends. Yeah. So my ex-husband and her husband were best friends. And so I tried, to be friends with her, and she just acted like she hated me. Yeah. And one time the guys went off together, and I said, well, let's go to the mall. We're in our 20s. Let's find out what's going on. Get you out. Yeah. And we were walking through a department store, and she just wasn't talking to me at all. We'd been there for like 30 minutes. And finally I just stopped right in the middle and like grabbed a sweater and turned around and said, why do you not fucking like me? What have I done? Yeah. I was having a meltdown because I'm like, I don't get it. Yeah. And she looked at me and she goes, no, you don't like me. And I was like, no, you don't like me. And then we just looked at each other and started laughing. And I go, misunderstanding. Are you serious right now? She goes, I swear to God, I didn't think you liked me. And I said, I thought you hated my guts. And then we were inseparable, even like over the phone. And I have to say, she is a dear friend of mine, and I will always have her. And Jen, just because you know me. Yeah. Just like I know you. We're having a life. I love you. You love me. I know it. Yeah. And then that's that. That's that. I love her because of that, though. Yeah. I love her because she's the one that will send a random, I love you, I miss you. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, she's the one that likes our podcast like all the time. I think. Was that? Oh, else? I think she does. I think no, I have some great friends that I've known forever. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I really do, but they're not, I don't know. I don't like needy people. I don't want y'all up in here. Yeah. Y'all up in my space. Y'all up in my neck. Hey. I don't like it. But hey, look, that's our talk about friends. That's our talk about friends, guys. This woman, I love her so much. But anyway, that's our talk about, give me a kiss. That's our talk about friends, guys. Hey, we're going to end this by saying happy Veterans Day to those veterans out there. You guys, thank a veteran. Yes. Go out there and thank a veteran. Thank you for your service if you're listening. Thank a veteran. It would just sit down and talk with one. That can mean everything to a veteran. Yeah. Every veteran, okay, thank you for your support. I mean, thank you for your service. Why are you thanking me? Do you even know? And that is, you know what I mean? Do you even know? But if you see a veteran, especially one of them older veterans, Vietnam, World War II, listen to their stories. Yeah. Listen to them. Buy them a cup of coffee. Buy them a cup of coffee and just be like, hey, pie with them. They love pie. Yep, they always love pie. They always love. But anyway, happy Veterans Day. And I tell you what, you guys, once again, go over to OpenSea.io/D. You'll learn it. I will. I don't know about heart yet. So /DMWATS. You guys check out our NFTs. We're pretty proud. Once again, Crypto Cookie, loving it. Crypto Cookie NFT. You guys know DMWATSpodcast.com. All the streaming services in YouTube. Hello. And Spotify. We're trying to figure it out, guys. But
You can find us on everywhere else doing your Google, doing your podcast.
Yep.
Doge, AMC, Shiba, you know we about that life, and Saitama. That's what we doing right now. So without further ado, we're gonna sign off. I am Davey.
I'm Misty.
And we are DMWATS. Thank you guys so much for everything, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.